It's on. Okay, it's on.
Yeah, it's on. It's on. Hello, Ahmed.
Hello.
Yeah, he's there. Right. Thank you.
Is Ahmed is organized now?
Yeah, I think he's. Let me see.
Just
No,
put
he's still the presenter.
let me make sure they put him as the organizer. Let me check.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Let Emma join.
Hello, Ahmed.
Hello.
Oh, Mike said he's gonna make sure I made you a presenter. So
Okay.
yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Emma.
Hello, Emma.
All right.
You can continue then.
Fine. We
Yes.
continue. Yes. So here we are looking into the do filter method. So it contains three arguments: servlet request, servlet response, and filter chain. This do
Yes.
filter method gets executed every time a request is sent to the servlet.
Mm.
So this contains the filtering pre and post processing logic. And
Okay.
here yes. So here you can see servlet request. So request object of the incoming request that will be intercepted by the filter.
Filter. Yeah.
Servlet response. Response object of the outgoing response from the servlet to the client will be
Yes.
intercepted by the filter. Filter chain. So this filter chain object on which the do filter method of filter chain interface can be called. So I'll show you by example how we use that filter chain dot do filter method and how we implement this do filter method. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Then yes, overriding this filter init method. So init method will be having one argument, that is filter config, and it may throw select exception. So it is executed only when the first filter is first time initialized, and it is not executed each time the filter is invoked. Okay.
Yeah.
So like init method in Servlet, it executes only once for the first request. Okay.
Okay.
And it is used for initializing parameters to be used by filters, similar to servlet config. Okay.
Okay.
What is it? Not servlet config, servlet init method. Okay.
Okay.
And can be used to reference and read parameters from servlet context using this filter config object. That's what. From filter config object also we can access servlet context. Okay. Servlet context can be accessed two ways in the servlet. One is directly by using get servlet context method, right?
Right.
Right.
Second way is by overriding the init method, which takes servlet config as an argument, and using that config dot get servlet context, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So with the filter also we can get the servlet context. So filter config dot get servlet context. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this can be used to read the filter initialization parameters that are declared in WebXML. Like servlet initialization parameters, we declare filter initialization parameters inside WebXML. Okay.
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 Please hold on. I'm getting a call. Let me answer.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm back. So, right. This filter config, that is initialization parameters, are declared in WebXML similar to servlet initialization parameters. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Destroy method. So this method is invoked when the servlet lifecycle is completed, typically when the server is shut down. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And this can be overridden and used for cleanup of tasks like closing the files, closing the database connections that are used by the filter. Similar to servlet destroy method. Okay.
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 And overriding the do filter method. So here we will be overriding the do filter method to perform one or more tasks like transforming the incoming request. So you can add something to the incoming request. You can make changes to the incoming request. That is what transforming means. Transform the response before being sent to the client. So here servlets will generate response, and the generated response is usually given back to the client, right? Before giving this response to the client, a filter can intercept it and it can format that response. It can zip that. It can encrypt it or decrypt it. So these are the functionalities that a filter can do. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Then inside this do filter method, we invoke do filter method that is present in filter chain interface.
Mm.
You can see there is do filter method in filter interface as well as filter chain interface.
Mm.
We are going to override the do filter method present in filter interface.
Mm.
In that, we are going to write the pre-processing and post-processing logic. Okay.
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 Over there, we are going to invoke this do filter method that is present in filter chain. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So invoke the do filter method of the filter chain. So here the do filter method of filter chain I am talking about. So filter chain object is an argument for do filter method in the filter interface, right? Because do filter method has 3 arguments: servlet request, servlet response, and filter chain, right?
Yeah.
So I am talking about that filter chain's do filter method now. Okay.
All right.
So invoking this method can invoke all the filters in the chain and finally the servlet. So if there are multiple filters, so assume a client is, so let me write here. So let me write. So here you can see. So today's date is 29/15. So the well-known scenario is client sending a request to server. So particularly here, servlet is going to generate the response, right? So
Right.
servlet is going to get that request and servlet is going to give the response back to client.
Mhm.
So I say here, so response, right?
Right.
Right.
So I say request, and this is response. So here the client request is received by the servlet. Before receiving the servlet, there may be filter one, which is intercepting it. There may be a chance filter 2. So there may be filter 3 also. Got it?
Got it.
So you can put one filter or multiple filters also.
Mm.
So our request goes through F1, then followed by F2, then followed by F3, then to servlet. Okay?
Okay.
And here assume my servlet has generated the response. Now this response is to be sent to this client finally. So here there may be a chance that there is another filter, so maybe F4 which is acting on, and F5 which is invoking further, and F6. Got it?
Got it.
Then the response is given to the client. So like this, how these filters are intercepting both request as well as response. Okay.
Okay.
So how these filters, F1 would be sending the request to F2, then followed by F3 to servlet, is with the help of the do filter method present in the filter chain.
Okay.
Got it?
Got
Got
it.
it.
Right. So how do we register the filter with a servlet? So here there are 2 tags in WebXML: filter, filter mapping, like servlet mapping, similar.
Ah, okay.
So here you can see filter chaining is the process of applying more than one filter to a servlet. Assume there are 2 filters A and B, which are being intercepted before the client is given request to the servlet. You can see the same picture which I have written on Notepad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see. So filter mapping, filter name, and to which servlet it is mapped. Here you can see servlet name you are giving.
Okay.
And here also filter mapping, filter name, filter 2, and to which servlet it is being mapped, servlet name. Okay.
Okay.
If you observe over there, filter 1 and filter 2 both are configured for single servlet, that is chaining demo servlet, right?
Yeah.
Right. So here few information about filters. A filter can be used for filtering more than one servlet. So by configuring the same filter with multiple servlets, the thing is we can write one filter which would be associated with n number of servlets. Got it?
Got it. Got it.
So more than one filter can be applied to a single servlet also, which you have seen on Notepad, F1, F2, F3 to servlet, right?
Right.
So applying two filters with a servlet is called servlet chaining. Filter chaining it is. I make a correction here, filter chaining it is, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And the following are some instances where filters are used as application development. That is authentication and authorization of all HTTP requests to web applications to ensure that authorized user access the web application. I mean the business logic for validating the user data. The user supplies username, password, right?
Right.
We have to check against the credentials supplied by the user and that is present in the database, right? Only then we can allow him to access our application, right?
Right.
Right.
So that authentication, authorization kind of thing can be put in filters, okay?
All right.
And to pre and post process request, like checking the message format and validating the form data. So form data can be validated. Maybe the first name should contain only 50 characters. Email ID should be something like some name, then @ symbol, some domain, then .com or .co.in, something like this. Got it? Validations. So these kind of validations can be stuffed into filters. Form validations we say. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. That's all about filters. Now we will write one example and let us see how the servlet can be associated with a filter. Yes, I am creating a web application, dynamic web project. Filters demo 1 and web modules 2.5. Finish. Next, web XML I need. Finish. Okay, I am creating a servlet here. Inside my filter demo 1, Java resources source, I am creating a servlet. And I am giving a package name. Demos. And the class name is demo servlet. Next, so a simple servlet which can be associated with filter. URL pattern. Then next, let me together finish. All right. Now, in this, I will override all these init method. So override this init method. Oh. Yes. I will display a message here. System.out.println servlet the sequence of operations when servlets and filters get executed. So when the servlet init method gets called, when this filters init method gets called, all these things to get a picture. So the sequence of methods that are called. Okay.
Okay.
Then I say so response dot get writer. So I need a print writer.
Of course. Print writer out.
So print writer out. So let me import it. Yes. So response dot set content type text by
HTML.
HTML. Response, not response. So out dot println hello from servlet. Okay,
Yeah.
right. So I will overwrite this init method which takes servlet config as an argument also. So system.out.println init with config. Okay, and here normal init without any argument is called, and doGet method goes here, and destroy method yes, servlet destroy method done. Now in this I'll create a filter. Right click, go for new. You can see like servlet, I have filter. Okay. So class name. So I say filter. Test filter. Okay.
Okay.
And it should implement filter interface.
Yeah.
So let's see, by default it comes. So I say next, and here a filter to intercept the request, and you can see the URL pattern here. Got it?
Okay.
Same as filter name, and next. So here you can see interface. So by default it is Java Servlet filter. Okay.
Okay.
Then finish. So which method steps would you like to create? So can I? Yes. Okay. Let me go for finish, and I will manually write those. Yes, filter, right?
Right.
So you can see constructor and destroy method, right?
Right.
So I'll write filter destroy method invoked called, right?
Right.
And init method.
Yes.
So filter init method, which takes filter config. Okay. As you can see here, my filter, which is implementing filter. So a constructor, destroy method. Inside the destroy method, I have written filter destroy method is called. And inside do filter method, so here I'll write filter. So do filter method is called, okay,
Okay.
called, I say before this chain. You can see here in my do filter method, I have this filter chain as the argument, right? Filter chain.
Right.
On this chain, do filter method, request and response, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So let me do. You can see, observe there, I am writing a message before this do filter method and after this do filter method. Okay.
Okay.
And of course, I have done all the stuff. Now let me open that WebXML. Expand this. Observe that my servlet. So my servlet. So servlet name, demo servlet, and servlet class. Okay.
Okay.
My servlet mapping. Servlet name and URL pattern. Got it?
Got it.
Now
Filter.
Observe that my filter is after the servlet mapping. Okay.
Okay.
And it's the filter name and the filter class. Okay.
Okay.
Filter mapping. So that is test filter, and I mean to say the URL pattern test filter. Okay.
Okay.
So here, now let me execute this. I am not making any changes to WebXML as of now.
Okay.
Let me execute my servlet. I am executing this. Okay.
Neat.
Yes. And yes, my servlet is executed, right?
Yeah.
And it is giving hello from servlet, right?
Right.
Right.
Meanwhile, on the console, you see. So let me open that console. So window, show view, console. Observe there. So these are the messages that are generated when server starts. Observe here.
Okay.
So
The
before
filter.
your servlet gets initialized, the filter init method is called, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Then the servlet init method is called, right?
Right.
Right.
And servlet init, you can see here, servlet init argument method is called. Then servlet init, servlet config method is called. Okay. In my servlet, I have overridden both the methods. Init method which takes servlet config as an argument, and init method without the argument, empty init method.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But these are in the filter. These two methods.
Sorry.
Is
Filter?
Servlet
Come again.
method called?
No, not it.
They are in the Servlet. Can you please show me the Servlet?
Servlet, come again.
Can you please open the Servlet class? Demo.
Yes. Servlet demo.
Demo servlet. Yeah.
Yes, demo servlet.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Then test filter. My filter.
Okay.
Okay, if you see test filter, this method was invoked only. Not this do filter, right?
Right.
Not these things, right?
Right.
So here, so you can see the web XML. Just so here with the filter and filter mapping, observe here, filter and filter mapping, some sample code from different application. Okay.
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 We have servlet and servlet mapping. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see the servlet's URL pattern, this one, right?
Yeah.
And with the filter, filter name and filter class. Okay, done. Filter name and URL pattern. So with URL pattern, let's map this filter to a servlet. Okay.
Servlet. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Now let me give the URL pattern of the servlet over there. So if you open here, this test filter is the URL pattern that is by default generated.
Yes.
I am giving the servlet's URL pattern here, saying that this filter is associated with my demo servlet. Got it?
Yeah.
Got it.
Got it.
Now let me re-execute this demo servlet again. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I re-execute this. Restart the server because we made changes in WebXML.
Yeah.
Just observe carefully now. Hello from Servlet. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is the new result. Okay. Now observe the
Okay.
console. Show view console. So this filter init method was called. Okay. And we
Okay.
observed that servlet init as well as servlet init config method, config as the argument are called, right?
Right.
Now if you observe the filter that is associated with my servlet is executed. You can see do filter method getting executed. Do filter method executing before and after. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Got it.
Now I am going to shut down the server to check with the destroy methods. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now let me go to server tab, window, show view, servers tab. Here I shut down the server. And it's showing something on console. Let me open that console. Yes. You can see here servlet destroy method is called. Then this filter destroy method is called. Okay.
Okay.
So you need to remember the sequence of a method invocation also. Okay.
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 Now I have demo servlet and I have filter 1. Yes. Test filter. So with my test filter, with my test filter, I can mention some message request dot set attribute. Set attribute. I say some message. Okay.
Okay.
And the message, I am hard coding a message. Hello from filter, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Hello from filter. End. End. Right. Okay.
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 Now go to my demo servlet. Inside my doGet method, hello from servlet, then I write out.println a break tag. Okay, a break tag. Now out.println I say get attribute string value equals to request dot get attribute. I can do that, right? Get attribute.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the attribute name was message, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Message.
And let me, yes. And of course, it returns object. I need to typecast
String. Yeah.
to string. Right. I got this. And I'm trying to display it.
Yeah.
Value. So value. So I write from filter the value. Right?
Right.
Got it? Right?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
let me execute this. And let me open the console. I think I have shut down the server.
Yeah.
So I need to execute it right from the beginning. I am executing. Finish. Right. Yes. Look here. Hello from Servlet. Of course, it is from doGet method, right?
Right.
And hello from filter. Hello. And so that is from filter. You can see some message. It means the request that is being generated by the client and that is sent to so and so servlet, demo servlet. Prior to sending it to demo servlet, my filter has put some data into request. And I am able to access the data from my servlet. Got it?
Got it.
Right. So I say filter 1. Okay. Test filter. I say I create another filter. I have one test filter. I am creating second filter. Okay.
Okay.
New filter. I say test filter 2. Okay.
Okay.
Next. So a second filter added to pre-process and post process the request. Okay.
Okay.
Next, and back, I can change this URL and I can give demo servlet,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Right. Right. Done. Next, finish. Okay.
All right.
So I'll write those system.out.println messages for this also, so that you can see which filter is getting executed, right?
Yes.
So in destroy method, I say filter to destroy method, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
And this I'll say as filter 1, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And inside my do filter, so I have these things, okay?
Okay.
I'll write these things inside my do filter. Okay, and I'll write, so filter 2,
You.
right?
Two. Mm-hmm.
And filter 2, right?
Right.
And hello from filter 2 as well, right?
Right.
Right.
Then init method. So here I'll mention filter 1,
Mm-hmm.
filter 1,
Hello from filter 1.
and hello from filter 1, right? And this is of course filter 1. And
Yeah.
I'll copy this, I'll mention it in filter 2. Okay.
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 Now let me save all this, and in my demo servlet, so here you can see in filter 2, okay, in test filter I say message 1, okay,
Okay.
and in filter 2 I say message 2, okay,
Two.
All right.
and in my demo filter I'll display both.
Mm.
All right.
So I say message 1 as well as message 2, right?
Yeah.
And here
value.
value 1, value 2.
Yeah.
And I say from filter 1, that is value 1. And from filter 2, value 2. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Mm.
Save. Okay, I have done most of the things. Message 1, message 2, why, right. And let me clear the console completely. Then let me open that WebXML. WebXML, yes. And observe here. WebXML. So there is welcome file list, open, close,
Mm-hmm.
servlet open, servlet close, servlet mapping. Okay.
Okay.
I have one servlet.
Mm.
And you can see filter here. It is test filter. and the URL pattern is demo servlet, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And test filter 2 and the URL pattern is demo servlet. Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
fine. So you can observe over there, test filter is in the order first. Test filter 2 is second, right?
Right.
Right.
Right. Observe that. Now save this, then execute this. Demo servlet I'm executing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm executing it right from the beginning. And let's read the console. Yes. First look at the console.
The one.
So, oh, I think filter init, I did not change this in filter 2. So let us see that filter 1, filter config. So init filter config. In my test filter 2, init filter config. This I might have done 2, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So let me do it 2. And in my test filter, it is filter 1. And I am re-executing it again. I am
Yeah.
closing this. Go to my demo servlet. I am re-executing again. I have cleared the console. Yes.
Mm.
If you observe over there, observe that filter 1 and filter 2 are called one by one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Init methods.
Mm-hmm.
Then servlets init and servlets inits, both methods are called one by one. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. And here observe, filter 1's do filter method is called before. Okay?
Okay.
Then immediately filter 2's do filter and before is called. Got it?
Mm-hmm. Got it.
I mean, show you, let me show you on test filter. You can see test filter, this thing. Chain dot do filter, request comma response, right?
Right.
So what happens with this line of code is, all these things talks about intercepting the request above that line,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Okay.
Below this line talks about intercepting the response.
Oh,
Got it?
Got it.
got it. Oh.
Now you can see my test filter chain dot do filter is executed after this, right? After this, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And observe on my output, let me show on console. Show view console. So here you can see filter once do filter, that is before. Before that chain dot do filter method is invoked. And you can
Okay.
see immediately it is going to filter 2 call.
Yes.
Got it?
Got it.
Got
Then filter 2. Filter 2's do filter method is called after. Okay?
After. Yeah.
And you can see filter 1, filter 2. Those are the interceptors for request. It means
Yes.
filter 1 acts on request, then filter 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the request. When it comes to response, you can see filter 2 is acting on filter 1. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
Right. And I'm back to this web page. So hello from filter 1 attribute value, hello from filter 2 attribute values we are obtaining.
Hmm. Okay.
Fine. So do observe, and here the thing is, when I wrote this picture, I want to make change. I'm sorry, this is F3, then F2. I'm sorry, I am correcting it. F1. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Mm.
So F1 to F2 to F3. While request is going to servlet. When response is going F3, F2, F1. Okay. That's what
Yes.
the hierarchy we have seen right here.
Okay.
And let me open this WebXML. Assume I have two filters, filter 1, filter 2. And you can see here the sequence filter 1, then followed by filter 2, right?
Right.
Right.
If you change the sequence, like filter 2 comes here, filter 1 done. Got it?
Got it.
So if you change this, so something like this filter mapping up here till here, cut this,
Filters.
cut this,
Mm-hmm.
and put it down here. Got it?
Got it.
Then filter 2 gets invoked first, then filter 1. So order of the filter matters.
Okay. Okay.
You make it right. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One. Second thing. So I'll write here assignment. Change the order of filter mappings in WebXML and observe the filter
Sequence.
executions. Okay.
Mhm.
Assignment 1. Okay, sequence. And 2. So here, assignment 2 is add a second servlet. And our two filters have to work for the two servlets.
Okay.
Okay.
Or there may be n number of servlets, n servlets. And our two filters should work for all the n servlets. Got it?
Got
In
it.
general.
Mm.
How do we do that? A simple change. I am going to mention it as a clue here. You can see the URL pattern in filter mapping. I gave demo servlet here, right?
Right.
Now I am talking about my filters to be executed for all the servlets. Then take this, and I am just giving the hint here. Instead of demo servlet, put star over there. So which will act for all the servlet mappings. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
So even with the first filter also, URL pattern you will be putting star over there, right?
Right.
Right.
That's it. Observe. And observe assignment 3. Okay, assignment 3 is comment all the filters in the WebXML and
Okay.
observe the output.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
So I mean the filters. Actually, these filters are pluggable. It means if I remove these filters, assume there are two filters, right? If I comment them, look there, I commented. Okay, Control
Yeah.
Shift and slash forward slash
Okay.
shortcut key. Select it and give Control Shift and forward slash. Okay. If my filters are commented, it means filters will not execute, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Then without the filters, the application will execute. So if a filter configuration is available here, filters do come into picture. Or else if you comment them, filters will be removed from the picture. Got it?
Got it.
Right.
So filters are pluggable.
Okay.
So the conclusion is filters are pluggable.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Now I said to add second servlet, right? Second servlet. So by adding second servlet, there should be a link from first servlet to second servlet.
Yes.
It means first servlet gets invoked. Over there, put a link in the first servlet, and you can use send redirect or hyperlink to second servlet.
Yes.
Okay.
I will give a hint over there. So I'll add here. In first servlet, may put a link or send redirect to second servlet.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay?
All right.
You better put a link. If you put a send redirect, it immediately redirects the browser and second servlet gets called. You cannot notice it. Instead, you put a link
Okay.
and you click on it, give a path to second servlet. Got it?
Got it.
So that you can observe something on the browser. We know well that send redirect will make the browser to generate the second request, right?
Right.
Within no time, before you observe, second servlet gets invoked over there.
Oh.
So if you want to observe properly, put a link and mention the path of servlet to in the hyperlink path. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Choice is yours.
Oh, okay.
If you are comfortable with send redirect, do it with send redirect. Or else you can put a link and observe.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Fine. That's all about filters.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Did you receive that yesterday's and day before yesterday's material as well as samples?
Yeah.
We did
Okay.
last night. Yeah.
Emma, you were saying that you have some trouble with your application. Is that Emma or Deuce?
Emma.
Emma. I'll make you the organizer and can you show me presenter? And can you show me that error message? I'll help you out.
Yes.
Yeah. I made you the presenter. Send present and download request. You have to download and do some action over there. Okay?
Okay.
I have done it now from my end.
Yeah, so what I did is I moved from Windows to Mac.
Okay.
And yeah, I tried to install Eclipse and insert the jar file. So and I tried to run some application which doesn't.
So you mean my application which I executed war files?
The jar file, which doesn't require the database connection. So the problem I have here is to connect to my SQL using Workbench. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
All right. So when I try to connect, I receive this like the connection, no connection.
What are you trying to connect? MySQL Workbench.
Yeah.
I mean, you are unable to connect to MySQL Workbench then, right?
Yeah. Yes. But the issue I had
Okay.
yesterday, I solved it in Mac. Yeah, it works, but I need to connect to the database in order to finish this assignment.
So in Windows you could work. So you
Oh,
want it to work on Mac also, right?
yeah.
So let us resolve the no connection error that you are seeing on MySQL Workbench. Rest
Yes.
of the code, it will work, right?
Yes. Right.
Yes. Can you please operate MySQL Workbench?
Yeah. Here it is.
MySQL Workbench. Okay. Try to execute one query. You say space. Okay, something you do. Okay. Table T1. Okay. ID, which is of integer type.
Hello.
Yeah, you can.
Hello, Ahmed.
I think he's taking his phone.
All
Someone
right.
called.
Wait for him.
Mhm.
Yes. Execute that.
So when I try to
Okay.
yeah,
It is not enabled. You select the
yeah,
query. Even now it is not enabled.
yeah.
It is disabled. Okay. Right click on that selected portion. Undo. Okay. Escape. Press
This
escape.
hello?
Escape key.
Yes.
Okay.
I want you to remove that pop-up window, right? Properties. Okay. Try giving control enter shortcut key.
Control.
Enter.
Okay.
Any. Okay.
What is this?
Okay. So how to connect? Uh, did you try to connect to MySQL Workbench somewhere in the past on Mac,
Yeah,
or is
I
this your first
tried.
time?
Yeah, oh no, it wasn't my first time. I
Come again.
tried
I could
and
not hear
it
you.
didn't work.
When did you try?
Yeah, last time when we were starting to use the MySQL database.
Okay, okay. It means first time you are trying to access this MySQL Workbench on Mac, right?
No, it's
It
not my
didn't work.
first.
It didn't work the first time she tried.
Right, right, right. Right from the first time, it is not it
It
is not
wasn't
working, right?
working. Right.
Yes, because Mac is very new to me. I'm just guessing what to do with this environment, server status, client connections. Uh, are you able to select something under this management? Left side, there is a tab, right? Client
Yeah.
connection. Client connection. Yes, click on it. There is no connection to MySQL server. Client connection. Okay. How to establish a connection? Instance, startup, server. Okay. Query, workbench. Click on that file menu. File menu. Can you maximize this workbench window? I'm confused with the Chrome behind and the workbench
Here
because
you go.
Mac is totally new to me. Right, 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 right. Okay. Server status, can you click there? Server status. Okay, local instance, refresh, host, available server features. Okay, unable to retrieve, general query, stop. Can you click on refresh? Yes. Right side there is stop, right? Click on that stop. Able to click on it? Nothing?
No.
It is disabled? It's
Yeah.
disabled. User status, data export, data import, startup. Okay. Instance. Under the instance, you can see startup left
Yeah.
side in the tab under management. There is instance down to the management instance. Start server startup. Yes, yes. Startup. Click on that. Start server. Give the password which you have given during installation.
I don't have any password.
Wait, wait, wait.
When you
Don't click on
install,
OK. Wait,
Okay.
wait. What is that? A permission error occurred. Please allow me to read the error message. Give ROT root, small in
Excuse me?
case.
Come again?
Give ROT root.
root.
Right, press OK. So the thing is, when installing, you have given some username over there. If you observe, it is showing your name. Do you remember giving any username while installing?
Oh, let's see. I didn't give I give root and then I didn't give any password.
Then make a retry over there. Retry. If the case you have given root, why is it showing the user your name over there?
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe it's my password, my normal password I use just to enter into. Let me try it and see.
Okay. You can clear that message.
Do what?
There is no action. Yes, yes, no action. Clear message.
It is loading.
Is it loading?
Yeah, it is
I don't
loading.
find.
What?
Here.
I don't see any scrolling over there.
Trying to connect to my SQL on the startup message log on top.
Okay. Let's give some time. Whether it gets connected or it throws an error,
Yeah.
let's wait for some time.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, yes, error. Yes. Start is start server. Server start done. Okay, there are some errors. Click on start clear message. Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. Okay. Start server again. Did you click on start server?
Yes.
Maybe it's taking time.
Yeah.
Make another click.
I think it can't work.
Okay. Close that window. Administration, startup, not that. Only that particular tab. Administration, startup, right. We call it as tab.
I
Close it.
think I cannot close it.
Okay. Then click on startup and shutdown. Instance, left side. Left side. Startup shutdown is there, right? Click on the shutdown. Okay. Wait. It's too slow then.
Yeah.
Cannot connect to MySQL server.
Mm.
I believe there is a problem with the password which you are giving. Maybe you have given some password during installation. Can you please try to remember, recollect? Because I guess that is the only thing that is troubling us.
Emma?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Before, I didn't give any password.
Then the ultimate option is to establish a connection without giving a password. Click on OK button directly. Let that be empty. If that also doesn't work, then I suggest you to uninstall this and reinstall again. And please make a note if you are giving any passwords over there. And if it is asking for username password, let be the default. Don't give your username. Let root and root be the default user
Yeah.
account.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first step is you have started the server. Now if it asks for a username password, give empty password. It means wait, do not give any password, click on OK button. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the another if it does not work, then you have to go for uninstalling and reinstalling.
Yes.
Can you try and let me know tomorrow?
Sure.
Fine then. I'll wind up the session. I'm emailing you today's stuff.
Yes.
We can work out
Mhm.
and we shall continue tomorrow.
Okay.
And I would like to know maybe in my morning hours, that is, let me write here. In my morning hours, so we have our session at 05
Yes.
IST. 5 to 6 it goes. Any other comfortable time immediately after this?
After that 1 hour.
Do you mean another hour you say? Immediately?
Yes,
When?
we can.
In
2
your
hour.
morning
Do you
or
mean
in
this
your
one 5 to
evening?
7 a.m.?
We can't see your screen. Emma, can you please?
Oh, yes, yes. It's I will make myself as the organizer.
Okay.
Oh, someone removed the organizer permission from me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the permission.
You are the presenter.
Yeah.
Try, try. Okay, good. Fine. Yes, I was talking about the timing. You can see here.
Mm. Yes.
So this is the timing. Do you mean 5 to 7?
Yes.
So 5 to 7. Any other time like at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I'm talking about IST. Which would be comfortable? I mean, apart from this, besides this.
Okay.
Is that
For
late
me,
night to you?
9
I don't know the
a.m.
timing.
For
9
me,
a.m.
9
IST,
a.m. will be too late.
too late.
Yeah. Because if we take 2 hours from 5 to 7, we
Okay,
cannot do
okay.
3 hours.
Then the thing is, I can push this to
Mm-hmm.
03 to 07.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
quite comfortable, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Then I have to work out on this. Maybe uh, even at this 9 to 10, I mean to say 9 to 11, even 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. I write here. So 9 to 11 p.m. is quite okay, right? It does not trouble you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
No.
if it goes 9 to 11, then somewhere we can plan here because it would be too late. So, this is the time comfortable. The thing is, on 2nd October, I may be having a holiday. So I'm trying to plan a session on 2nd October, maybe a lengthy session. I want to wind up entire things in the advanced Java.
Okay.
Okay.
So the leftover topics are, as of now, listeners, in Servlets it is. This also actually we don't need, but still we are discussing just for the knowledge. Okay.
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 And in JSPs, we have done with MVC also. Then yes, JSTL and custom tags. JSTL, of course, we really don't need because we have been using frameworks.
We'll be using, okay.
So maybe struts, Spring, Hibernate. So when we are using these frameworks, we don't need these JSTL actually.
Okay.
But still, we will discuss for just for knowledge purpose. JSTL and custom tags. Maybe hardly this would take 1 hour. So this would take 1 hour. And custom tags maybe half an hour to 1 hour. Okay. So this is the time duration we require, and listeners maybe 1 hour. Then log4j. Log4j, so maybe 1 hour. 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Then of course the source bundle we have done. JSTL, custom tags. Right. JUnit. So JUnit maybe 2 hours. Maybe 1 to 2 hours actually. 1 to 2 hours.
Okay.
And right. So these are the things. The leftover topics. So we hardly need 2 hours. 3.5. I'll put consider as 1.5. So 5 hours. 6 hours. So I am planning to wind up all these things in this week.
This week, okay.
Maybe by
Okay.
Sunday, I am planning to finish all these things. So that from next week, we will jump to frameworks.
Frameworks, yeah.
So we'll begin with Hibernate, then followed by Spring, then followed by struts. So this
Okay.
is our sequence.
Okay.
I am pushing these struts towards end of our syllabus. The reason is Hibernate and Spring are most popular frameworks that are in demand
Okay.
currently.
Alright.
Okay.
So I am beginning with Hibernate, then followed by Spring.
And then trust.
So here you can start attending your interviews immediately after these things.
Okay.
Able to follow?
Yes.
Yes.
So the thing is, up to this part, we are almost done with the core and advanced Java, and these are the additional things we are looking. Log4j, JUnit.
Okay.
Sometimes in interviews they may ask you, what are test cases, and do you use any test cases to test your code? So
Okay.
you should be ready with an answer, JUnit. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
And once we are done with this, I'll give you some orientation towards the interview preparation. Just remind me once we are done with this. I'll discuss what are the areas to be focused. And I have already shared some frequently asked questions. Did you get a mail with a size, maybe 8 MB of size? Attachment?
Yes, we get a mail with three documents on most usually asked and for interviews.
Right. In that, I recommend those files you have to read thoroughly And
Yeah.
while reading, if you find any difficulty, let me know, I'll help you out.
All
Okay.
right.
Once we are done with
There is the
Servlet JSPs,
online link.
open those. Yes.
Are you talking about the online link?
No, I have sent
The
an
documents
attachment
of
for frequently asked questions.
Okay.
2 attachments I have sent,
yes.
which is of size 8 MB around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check them. They are actually,
Okay.
I'll show you.
Hmm.
So they are FAQs. Frequently asked questions, core Java related thing. These things, if you unzip, you will have these things.
We have only 3 documents. That's what we have. You sent us.
Not a zip file, it is?
No, it was not. It's
No.
not a file.
No. Maybe the zip file is of 8 MB size. I'll check with them because I sent to 2 persons over there. One person it was a failure demand due to no space in his inbox.
Oh, okay.
I
Because you
believe my mail is delivered to the second person.
Oh, okay.
I'll check with them. So you will get these stuff, okay. Then
Okay.
followed by servlets and JSPs. Yes.
Okay.
These
Okay.
stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Among these also, I'll highlight as few files. You can go through only those files. Rest of them you can ignore.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, give priority to 2-3 files in each folder. I'll tell you those 2-3 files. That would do enough in cracking the interview.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes. When the thing is Hibernate. When we deal with Hibernate, I want you to start going through RDBMS concepts.
Yeah.
You just go through RDBMS concepts and execute some join queries, some select statement, select in MySQL database or any database. Select, insert, delete, update, then joins. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And primary key, foreign key,
Foreign key.
constraints, and SQL syntax. Got it?
Got
I
it.
want you to just brush up all these things at your end.
Okay.
While going through these things, if you find any difficulty in understanding, let me know, I'll help you out.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Hibernate is an ORM tool. I write here ORM, that is Object Relational Mapping tool it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So Java objects are converted to database relations,
Okay.
and Java objects are inserted into tables. Generally, we insert records, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Employee information,
Yeah.
employee record. So each record is nothing but Java object there.
Okay.
So objects are being converted to relations over there. So you should have thorough knowledge on object. Of course, you have that. I have seen that. And relational database. So I see one of you writing a simple query with some syntax errors. So I suggest you to get comfortable with the Oracle, database syntax.
Yeah.
Fine. Then we will be dealing with Spring. Once these two are done, So Hibernate would be taking on an average 15. So maybe I'll write 10. So 10 to 15 sessions. Okay. Even
Okay.
with this Spring also, it is similar. Even with this Hibernate also, it is similar. Okay.
Okay.
So by this time we are done with Hibernate Spring, it means you are ready with all the stuff and you should ready to attend the interviews.
Okay.
Don't wait for until you complete Struts framework, then start interviewing, then start attending the interview. Did you post your resume on job portals as of now?
Yeah.
Where?
Is it already
To post?
posted?
No. Emma.
Your CV,
Did you
curriculum, your resume.
Yes.
No, not yet. Emma, did you post it?
Yeah, on
One is yes
some
and the
job
other is no.
poster.
No. Where
Fine,
do you?
fine.
There is those website where you can post your resume, like Indeed.com. That's what you're
Right.
talking about?
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
We have, what is it, LinkedIn?
Yes.
LinkedIn, yeah.
And there may be other websites also. You just get in touch with Mike because at your in your country, what are the top job portals? I don't have idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just get in touch with Mike. Maybe Mike would be helping in
Yeah.
finding out a good job portals to post your resume.
Resume, yes.
Right. So that's what. By this time, you should start attending interviews. And while attending the interviews, if you face any difficulty, some new questions are being raised, and we can discuss them along with the Struts framework discussion. Got it?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You plan according to these things which I just delivered.
Okay.
Fine, then I'll see you tomorrow. That is my tomorrow at 5 a.m. IST.
5,
Alright.
yeah. Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Welcome.